Pastor George Borgard, and this is another Higher Things video short. Forgiving unrepentant people. That's the subject of today's Higher Things video short. Hey, if you love these videos, if you are daring to be Lutheran this Lenten season and having a blast while you do it, go ahead and hit the like button on YouTube or subscribe to us on YouTube or Facebook or Pinterest or whatever. Go ahead and donate at support.higherthings.org. Give today, tax deductible. Way to help us out. All right, so lots of times people do things that they're not sorry for. Or maybe they do them to us, or maybe they do them to themselves. It's selfish. It's not well thought out. Maybe they came out. Maybe they stole. Maybe they committed adultery. Maybe they hate your neighbor, gossiped about you, or gossiped about someone else. Maybe they stopped coming to church altogether, or they just fell into sin. So what do you do? What do you do when somebody falls into sin? Well, it's selfish, first and foremost, because sin is selfish. There is absolutely nothing more turned inward than sin. And it's not personal, even if it feels like it, when it comes to sins that don't involve us. Sin is selfish. We are selfish when we sin. We think only about ourselves and what we want to do. And so folks that sin in your family, or who might do something that sort of reflects poorly on you or those around you, they're not thinking. They're only thinking of themselves. Now, what do? Well, you could get mad at them and blast them. You want to tell them what you really think, or give them the law lest they continue in their sin. And you might do that, but you might consider that bringing the wrath of God upon them might not be the most effective way of dealing with it. Mercy, gentleness, self-control in the midst of your anger. You're hurt. It doesn't help for you to be mean to them or condemn them or even excommunicate them. That's not your problem. That's the church's problem. What you can do is confess your faith and your love for them in a loving and kind manner. Knowing, Galatians 6, that you too could fall into sin. And so it might sound like this. Look, I know you didn't think of any of us when you did this. And I know this is your life and your choices and all that. But really, what you're doing and how you're acting is reflected on all of us, involves all of us. And it's wrecking our relationship, whether it be you coming out or you living in this sin or you stealing or something like that, or not coming to church anymore. This bothers us, and it affects our whole family, and it does damage to our friendship. So I'm going to love you no matter what you do, but this isn't a good choice that you're making. This isn't a good choice for you. It isn't a good choice for your family. It isn't a good choice for your friends. And I know that my opinion is only going to hold so much weight with you, but I just want you to know that this isn't a good thing. It's against what God taught you. It's against what you learned. It's against God's law. And this ends in death. Death for you and death for those involved in your sin with you. And I'm going to love you. I'm going to be your brother, sister, friend, BFF, teammate, friend, or whatever. I'm going to be whatever our relationship is. I'm still doing it. I'm not going to shun you. But this isn't the best choice you've made. And this hurts. And this sort of hurts our relationship, but it also hurts your relationship with me and with the Lord who made you. And so gentleness and understanding that you can be caught in sin too. Your self-righteousness and your anger, when it crosses a line, is sinful. That's how the devil works. He gets them into sin, and he gets you into sin too when you live and act in ways that are not fitting for a Christian. So gentleness, mercy, love, ready to forgive, ready to sort of bring the person along, ready to show mercy, because God in Christ has shown mercy to you. If not for the grace of God, you would be in the same exact sin or one similar. So when you encounter sin in your relationships, when your friends sin, when your neighbors sin, mercy, kindness, as you confess your faith, don't let them off the hook. I'm not telling you to let them off the hook, but there's a way that you can show grace and mercy and still confess the truth of the law and the gospel. Be ready to forgive and have mercy. I'm Pastor George Borghardt, Dare to be Lutheran. Having a blast while we do it.